Hey guys, Huzzy here, bringing you another video. Now, welcome back to Prison Architect. We did have a day off, and that's going to happen a little bit at the moment. You know, pre-season, there's a lot of changes going on. The A to Z series has started, so I just want to make sure that all the league stuff is obviously priority on this channel. Remember, when this series does finish, all the extra game stuff is going to be happening on Huzzy Extra. Last episode, though, we tried to do Project Free Willy with Clark, and unfortunately, he did not escape when he had the chance. Now, upon watching the video myself and seeing it, what I think, or the reason why I think he didn't escape, is because how much needs he actually has. I think he won't escape if he has so many needs. So, what I've got to do is make his needs kind of neutral, then sentence him to solitary by himself, and then put him in this cell. And I've also got another idea. Again, I apologize that we're putting so much time into this one prisoner, but it's just so disruptive that fights are happening every 5 minutes. And many of you guys at home are going, surely if you just leave him in his cell, he's got everything he needs. No, the problem with this type of prisoner, legendary prisoner, is that they will start rioting in their own cell. That's what's happened. So when the guard went in with a gun, and he managed to get the gun, it's because he was rioting in his own cell, so the guard walked into his cell to stop him, and he managed to kill the guard with the gun. That's the problem. So that's why we do need to kind of deal with this type of person. So where is he going? Let's just follow him for a little bit. Oh god, he's taking him to the outside? Oh, is he taking him? He's taking him to here. So what I thought, maybe we can deal with him pretty early on in this episode, right? Is I'm going to wait until he's into the solitary cell. What I've kind of come to the conclusion is if I make it very difficult for my guards to get to him, then maybe he will make a run for it. And I also need to build a perimeter fence. We're obviously not going to build that yet, considering we're trying to let someone escape. So what I'm thinking of doing is, as soon as he's in here, which now he is do this. So you can't do it right to the edge, but if I do this, it gives him a clear run to the outside world. Look at that. Actually, let's change it over here. So it's only one way he can go. The guards have to make their way all the way down and up. And obviously, we're not going to have any guards or anything, so we could even make it more awkward. Let's make it more awkward. Like, just give him as much free time as he needs. Road, gate. We haven't actually got these yet, so it's actually kind of good that we're getting them. Road gate there. And road gate there. We will actually build, I think, the perimeter fence today, because we do need them, because they stop prisoners tunneling as easy, as we have had a few escapees, as you guys are aware. So you do like this. We'll have to change that designated area there. But there you go. So that will be a locked in area, this whole front bit here. What's that? Exports. Okay, we need to change where the exports go, because there's now going to be a fence in the way. Exports. There we go. And we'll put it down here. That will be enough. Alright, cool. And now, if we lock open, what happens? Oh, there we go. And see ya. There we go, everybody. We are done with Clark. That feels so good that we don't need to deal with him anymore. Holy moly, he was ruining the series a little bit for me. You know, again, I like doing this. I'm having a lot of fun recording, but when I was like, this prisoner's just ruining it for me, I'm so happy that he's now done. So we are going to do the perimeter fence. We're not building it out of actual perimeter fence. We're building out of bog standard fence, because this is just a lot cheaper than a perimeter fence. Doing this in perimeter fence, honest to God, costs so much money. Where did we put this one? Oh, we did it to there? Wait, hang on. We did it here. Don't worry, I'm not building it like this. Okay, and we did it there. Like that. Alright, cool. So we'll have a perimeter fence, which means if people are trying to tunnel, basically, instead of just tunneling to, say, this toilet here, instead of tunneling from here to here, they've actually got to tunnel, well, technically, all the way out. And tunnels in this game, by the way, can collapse. Prisoners can die due to tunnels. If their tunnels collapse while they're in them, you will randomly have, your prisoners died. And you'll be like, what the hell happened? Their tunnel would have collapsed. So there you go. Also, now we can remove these remove walls. There we go. So we don't need these anymore. Lovely. And this one over here. And also we can then put a dog patrol back over here. Oh, we also need to have access. I forgot about that. Alright. Access, we'll have it as objects, jail door. I guess we'll have a jail door like going in there actually. That actually works quite well. And then we need a jail door, I guess, going here. And then, yeah, because I don't know if I'm going to expand anyway from that up there. Also, just a question that people are having quite often is, am I not doing, or why am I not doing face cam for this series? Honestly, I want these type of series, and even on Huzzy Extra, I believe I'm going to go this route. Is I just want this to be mainly about the gameplay that's going on. I think that's the more important thing in playthroughs. I personally have watched playthroughs for years. You know, namely, you know, YouTubers like Jesse Cox and stuff like that. And, you know, they very rarely use face cam because it's taking away from the gameplay. And that's what I want this to mainly be about. So that's why, you know, some people have been asking, and yeah, that's why. I'm trying to think what's the most easy way for these to, maybe like that. I know I don't really like having them like that, but I think that's the best way. Okay, cool. And then logistics, we can have... we'll have 6 working in there. So this is maximum security, just to remind you. So this is the area that is obviously the most volatile for fights to occur, escape attempts to happen, but obviously we're not allowing deployment. We're not actually allowing, if we put this in MedSec, we're not actually allowing the guys from maximum security to get jobs in workshop. So yeah, right. We'll close that again. I guess we can lock shut. Open door. Wait a minute. There we go. We'll just leave that as a solitary cell, to be honest, and we can demolish this, but we'll leave it there for now because we're not focusing on that. So this was supposed to be a shop, I believe. So this is a shop, and that was laundry. That's getting done. Objects, shop front, like that, and a shop shelf, like that, and tables, like that. Probably will do, and then we're gonna actually have one in the middle there too. Awesome. He's having parole and maximum security. If obviously parole is granted, we're actually given 3,000 per person that gets released, which is quite nice. Also, very soon we'll actually start working towards death row. Some people have also said, obviously we've dealt with the Clark situation now, but they were like, you can just kill him this way. No, I know how death row works. I've done it quite a lot, but you cannot bump prisoners up to death row. That's not how it works. Let's also just rule this off, as we have not done that yet. And also let's build a large jail door, not a gate, at the entrance here. And we'll build a staff door here, because that's going to be a staff room, and a staff door there, because that's going to be supply. Any second. No, what is storage? Storage, sorry. Yeah. Alright. So we can have storage going, honestly, like that. There you go. Also, what I'll say is, in the comments, I did mention it a few episodes ago, but I will say even more now, is feel free to suggest games that I'm going to do on Huzzy Extra as the first series. The one that is probably highest on the list personally for me right now is City Skyline, but we'll see. Right, rooms, common room. So I'm going to do the common room is like this, and objects, we're going to put some chairs. I hear someone screaming. So chairs like that, because we actually do want to give these people, like, you know, behavioural classes and all that stuff, because they need it more than anyone. And it goes like that, and also put their pipe in like that and like that. Perfect. This guy, apparently this is just bugged. Like, I know it. I know he has stuff. Like, you've been pointing that out to me. Thank you very much. And we're finding quite a lot of contraband already in today's episode. Right, what was I going to do for this? So, common room, I guess I was going to do like a chapel and all that stuff. So we can honestly have a door. Oh, auto-saving. I'll have a door. Which then rooms, what do we need? So we've got a parole room. We need a classroom, I'd say, for just these people. We definitely need a med bay. Infirmary is called in this game, isn't it? Yes, American. Right, we'll have an infirmary down here. Yeah. And we'll have... should we give... I don't know if I want to give them a workshop because I don't really want them to have access to weapons. Staff room we can just quickly put in here. Like that. Chapel, definitely. So I guess we'll put chapel like that. Perfect. Something here. What can we put here? Do we give them another common room? And then, you know, we can have one common room as the city down one, and then one common room as like an actual... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Common room. So one is... Perfect. One is like that, and one is like that. Okay, so let's do altar. We'll do it down here, I guess. Is that? I don't know if that's the right way. I think it is. And pews. Like that, and that. And then prayer mats going down like that. Cool. Infirmary, medical bed. Medical bed. We're only going to have 3 medical beds. I think that's good enough. We'll also hire 2 new doctors. As we only have 2. And also 1 more guard just to make it 40. And then common room over here will have like wide sofas, TVs, and that type of thing. This is the more recreation one, I would say. Large TV. There you go. There you go. Perfect. I think that's quite good. Honestly, that works quite well for me. We'll have 1 person deployed in here. As technically, these infirmary people are just sitting here, you know, they're straight in, needing, like, all their needs are now getting done because they must have had them for a while, because obviously I didn't have any of this stuff here before. Then also we have the yard, which they can actually go in anytime they want. I've put normal doors on the yard. Perfect. And weights bench, so boom, they're straight in exercising, which they've wanted. Put weight benches up here. Give them quite a lot, and then also... We'll give them a phone bank. So back-to-back phone bank. And then also a cool thing that I saw, which I actually quite like, is a shower bank like this. So it's just a small shower bank that they can have showers in the yard if they wanted to, if they're hot and stuff like that. Which is, I think, a really good idea. Like that, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Right, so that's maximum security. If ever we want to keep expanding the prison, all you got to keep doing is going left, basically. We do need to start organising stuff, like programs for these prisoners, because obviously they're very much in need for them. More so than anyone else, probably, in the prison. Alcoholics therapy, yes, we'll have... I apparently can't start... Oh, yeah, guard. We need to start the guard thing. Oops, I forgot. Where are they going to go learn this? I don't actually know where. Where do they go? 100 per session, 10 places 1 session, led by the chief in a classroom. Oh, really? That's going to look hilarious. Where's the classroom over here? When is this happening? 6 AM to 7 AM. Okay, that'll be funny to kind of see in the next morning. Right, should we start working towards death row? I will say this series probably doesn't have that many episodes left in it. I'm still enjoying, but again, I don't want to get bogged down into only like a game for a long time. I like the idea of either do like a mini series and then keep moving on and just experimenting with different things. Like this series has apparently shown so many people Prison Architect that they've picked it up themselves. That's great, and I want to do that with more games. You know, this series I do want to focus more on indie games and stuff. You know, Skyrim obviously was an idea that I'm going to maybe doing, but I don't think I need to promote Skyrim in any way. You know, City Skylines a little bit more indie than Skyrim, obviously. Technically, I think Bethesda is an indie studio, and so would Skyrim be technically, but you know what I mean. 2 more of those. So I think, yeah, should we start going on death row? I think we put death row down here. Oh god, they're already... Oh, right. I just thought this is maximum security. Boom, 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 boom. I have no money, apparently. Why don't I have any money? I don't have any grants. I've got 1. Grants, what do we have? 10 beds. Nutrition, what's that? No. Cell block D, 200 prison. Ooh. Alright, let's just do this. See if I can do the cheat. It's not really a cheat. Okay, so I've got 40 grand, right? Let's see if this works. 40 grand and then sell shares. Sell shares. Sell shares. Sell shares to 50%. And then go back in here to the bank loan. Decrease the bank loan. So I pay off the bank loan. And then buy back my shares. Oh, that didn't work. Did I do it the wrong way round? I might have done it the wrong way round. How does it work here? Unless they patched it. Did they patch it? I definitely did it the wrong way round. So hang on. Increase this. Oh no, I think I did it the wrong way round. Okay, hang on. And then buy shares. Right. And then decrease. No, I think we mucked this up completely. Alright, well, what we'll do, I don't mind selling some of my prisons, so sell shares, sell shares. Let's just get rid of the bank loan. They must have patched it. Maybe after watching NerdCube's video, a lot of people kind of learnt about it. No! Wow, they actually did a tunnel all the way there already. Are you kidding me? I'm surprised that they already got a tunnel here, to be honest. Whoa, they found it very quickly. Oh, look at him. He's running. He's running on the inside. Yeah, the inside isn't going to help you, mate. So any escape people... Again, we haven't actually done prison policy yet. Where's prison policy? Policy? Okay. If they escape attempt... punishment? No, hang on. Search... If we have an escape attempt, we want to search the... Well, actually, we're going to put them up. We'll put them up 1. So if there's an escape attempt, their punishment is actually they get put up 1. So if this guy has an escape attempt, he gets put up to medium security. If a medium security gets attempted to escape, he gets put up to max. Disruption will give them more. I actually haven't done this yet. Attack prisoners, give them more. Attack staff, 2 hours. Serious injury, they go up. Sure. Intoxication, solitary murder, they go straight to max. Max weapon, 3 hours. Found tools, lockdown. Found drugs, found luxury. Luxuries, we do need to give them a punishment of sorts. Just lockdown for an hour. Yeah. Okay. Right, we need to remove tunnels. And then also this one down here. Damn it! These guys are the wormy ones because... I don't know. These guys shouldn't actually have tools because they don't work in the workshop. The only people that work in the workshop are these people. The medium security people are the only people that work in the workshop. So what I probably need to do, which I never thought I would need to do for minimum security, is I need to put a dog patrol here. So the dog sniffs out tunnels. Which is, yeah, really annoying. I need more dogs because... Oh, God. We need to put... Can we put door servos on these? Utilities, is it? Yeah, utilities. Door servo. Okay, we can. Ooh, I was going to say, that would have been bad if we couldn't. And there you go. Perfect. More tunnels. So there... Whoa! Look at that! That's the biggest tunnel we've had in a while. Or probably this whole series. He's going to go straight into it. Look, what the hell are these guys? Are they going? What the hell? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go, fools? Are they... Like, I don't know if they're trying to escape. Because the perimeter... Luckily, I put the perimeter fence before at the start of this episode. Because we'd have even more escapees. Okay, we'll put lockdown off at the moment. Like, Jesus. What we also need to do, I just thought, is you put these as staff only. So if prisoners ever make it out of here, the staff should actually go and collect them. Because they're in a staff only section. But this one too. I can't believe that. That's hilarious. So I don't know actually how they got out. Did they get out by the tunnel? Look at him. God, he's going nuts. Because technically guards aren't going after them because technically they're not escaping because then they're still in perimeter walls. So yeah, they're just going to make their way back in the prison. Jesus. This has been a stressful episode already. What's this? Hang on. What are you? Cell quality feels suppressed. Normal security. Why are you? Hang on. Deployment. Why is a normal security person here? Why are normal security people here? What? They shouldn't be there. There's a minimum security. And that's normal. Do we not have enough room? Normal security currently holding 59. It can hold... Oh, 51. Oh, well, that's why. I need more, apparently. I can't be bothered to do that. Oh, wait, we do have money. Because of all that fiasco. So do we actually have... We don't have a bank loan at the moment. And we own 70%. Oh, we can't because we just had escapees. So we'll just have to leave it for now. Oh, well. Let's work on death row. Why not? So what we're going to do for death row is we're going to make some big old cells. Like pretty big cells, actually. We're going to have multiple. And then we're going to have a room... I'm trying to think. Room like that. Oh, wait. Room like that. Right. And then a room off the back of it. And I'll tell you why in a second. So what we need is large jail door. And then we'll do multiple. I think we'll have 3 death row cells. Which should be sufficient, I would say. God, yeah, I just can't believe this. We get so many kind of escapes at the moment. Because I just guess we're not very on top of it. We could take another grant. Because we didn't actually take one, did we? I guess we'll do this. So... serve a single low quality, low variant meal for 2 days, which is in... where is it? Policy, and then serve high. So serve a low quality, low variety. Low quality, low variety. So it's really cheap, so you make quite a bit of money. It balances out by the time you do it on both days. One high, one low. And right, so... we didn't really plan this, which I normally do, but anyway, we have... how much room do we have on this side? We've got 29, right? So, like, what? Oops. That's like that. Why is that door there? That door... we'll move the door. So that sells like that. How much is that? That's 9. 9. So, like that. Hang on. My planning is always a bit dodgy. And how long is that one? 10. Damn it, we're 1 off. Oh, whatever. One's just going to have a bit longer. And then we'll give them some privacy back, like, here. And then you pretty much want to give, like, these prisoners pretty much everything. Like, a computer and all that stuff. Because they're on death row, right? So you do actually want to give them a little bit more than you normally would. A prisoner. Alright, own power. Again, this will become... obvious very soon. I don't know how many capacitors it needs. Object also, hang on, the way that I always do these is like this. Actually no, like this. And object, wait, if I make the room, oh no, it's execution, isn't it? Execution like that. And then objects, electric here. Oh, actually, we'll put it in more in front like that. Material, no, object, window, large window, like this. And materials like this, this. So, the idea is you have 3 death row inmate cells. You have execution back here. Objects, chair, like that. Wire it up, so over like this. And also we can remove utility. We're going to remove this line of utility down here because we're going to use this power station to power death row. I shouldn't have actually removed all that. I should have just cut it off at the end. I'm an idiot, but whatever. They should replace them. Right, cool. Can they not get there? Oh, they can't actually get there at the moment because we haven't got a door. Large jail door. Normal jail door. Normal jail door. Normal jail door and normal jail door. That's weird. Right, cool. And then we make room, cell. Apparently I didn't put a brick wall. And then we'll wait actually. Okay, we have 2 of these doors really. Large jail door dismantle. One of them will dismantle any second. Right. Utilities. Oh, they're doing it now. So this should have power again pretty soon. Oh god, what did I do? I think I accidentally dragged a bit too far. I actually thought I did that by accident, and I did. How are we doing here? Everybody good? Oh god, oh yeah, we didn't afford the metal detector. Apparently I also got rid of the water. How did this happen? I must have just deleted all of it. There you go. Good. Right, why haven't we got power here now? It's a mess, isn't it? Right, there. That should all be doing it right now. Deployment, guard, 1 there, 2 in there. Door, we do need a door. And it's going to be a staff door here. So basically, just to explain what's happening at this process, if any of you have done Prison Architect yourself, or you are looking to get it, or you're just watching this series and have no idea, basically this is going to be death row. So there's the execution table, chair, whatever it is. This is where people watch, because that's a thing. And this is its own private power station, because when they turn on the chair, it actually increases the power outage crazy, like a crazy amount. So it actually can't share. Oh god, what happened? Oh dear. I know what happened. I accidentally, I think, crossed paths by mistake. Oh wait. Holy moly, somewhere we don't have enough power. Why don't we have enough power? Apparently we don't have enough power in that block. Put that back on. Utilities? Did we cross paths over here by accident? Yeah, I think we did. Hang on. Where did we cross? Ah, we crossed here. Right, okay. Utilities. Dismantle utility. Just get rid of those. Oh, yeah. So basically, as I mentioned, when I actually made these separate systems, if you cross, they will power out each other. They will just short each other completely. Someone just got tasered. Naughty. And now they're not crossing anymore. We should be able to power on. And power on. I said power on. Thank you. Right, there you go. So we got power back in the prison. That was a bit worrisome. And now we can actually complete this. Which should be good. There's a fight going on. You know what would be really sad right now is if in the intake we get another legendary prisoner that just caused riots and stuff. That would be appalling. That'd be so sad. Alright, we need power there. And then we need power over there. And then we need to hook up the door servos. Open on trigger. I should be able to open itself, I believe. Just open that automatically until they actually get around to do it. Alright, we good here now? Awesome. I hear tasers going off. What's happening? This guy, what did you do? He was fighting, apparently, with a thingy. Did I make solitary? Or maybe that was supposed to be solitary, not shop. I have no idea. We do need to make this solitary, actually, too. I forgot about that. They're maximum security. Incoming call. Chief, we just discovered that one of the teachers we bring in for inmate lessons has been smuggling the huge amounts of contraband. They've been fired, but the damage is done at this point. Really? Oh, God. Okay. Where's our informants? Okay. How are we doing? Should we bring them in? We'll bring John Petit in. He's got a 52% coverage right now. That's pretty good. So we should learn quite a bit about him. So, yeah, say Hammer. They're picking him up. Where are they taking him? They usually take him to security. Where are they taking him? Staff room? No. This is interesting. Where are they going? Staff? No. Where are they going? What the hell? Parole, maybe? No. His cell. They can't be taking him to his cell. That's too obvious. Oh, they must be taking him to his cell because there's not a security office here. So what have we learned? This person's got a cell phone and poison. This guy's got a cell phone. This guy's got poison. This guy's got pills. Skilled fighter, volatile, stoical. Question. We still don't know what this guy is. Right, so we can't go... Oh, wait. We're deactivating before. So let me just quickly see again. That cell, that cell, that cell. What does that guy have? And that guy has pills. What's his name? Where is he, actually? So this cell... Okay, cool. Deactivate him. So suspicion level goes down. So what was it? Was this cell? I think it was this cell and this cell. Let's just see how the suspicion level goes. How is it? It's not crazy high. Right, and then that guy had stuff on him. And then this guy, was it? Was it this guy? Again, I can't really remember. Search cell. We're probably going to do a bit of full shakedown tonight. Right, let's see. Was it this guy? Was it this guy? Yeah, it was that guy. Okay, how's his level now? He's actually not that bad. Alright. Oh, he's actually got put down. Right, cool. He was maximum security John Petite for a while, but they actually just put him down to medium, probably for helping. Right. Sorry. Someone just had a baton. Okay. Rooms. Death row. Oh, wait. Why? No. Is it because I have not closed that off? That's probably why. Because these are all their own cells. Hang on. Quickly. I don't want to build these cells yet. Are there any death row inmates available? Let's actually have a look, shall we? Intake. There's none. We'll open it up, though. And then now we can do deployment death row only. I still don't know why they're all joint, but anyway. Alright, so we'll give them an office. How am I going to do this? Hang on, wide sofa, wide sofa, wide sofa, wide sofa. TV. Again, some people say, why'd you do this? Well, again, if they're death row inmates, they might be legendary prisoners. So you kind of want to give them a nice cell to make sure that they don't riot and stuff as much as possible. We'll also give them windows because, again, they're only going to be in these cells. They're in permanent lockdown by automatic. Weights in their own room. Right. A bed is probably essential. Bed. Up like here. Bookshelf. Like so. Next to the bed for some for nighttime reading. They've got that. Drains underneath. Toilet. Need a toilet. Toilet. So they've got that, and they offer office desk. So we'll have an office desk along here, like so, with a chair, as always. I think that'll be it for them, to be honest. I think that's quite nice. Utilities, however, we need to bring the utilities along and then up. We also need to give them heating. I just thought we actually don't have heating for maximum security either. So should we try and share it? Let's see. I don't actually think we'll be able to share them, unfortunately. So we'll put a boiler there, and we'll actually put a boiler in the yard. Electric cable going in. Water pipe, as always, going in that way with the valve, and a hot water pipe. We'll actually give them hot showers in the yard, actually, which normally I wouldn't do, but I'm being nice. And then objects, radiator. Put one in the corridor because we may as well. And then over here, utilities. What are we doing? We're doing a large pipe going in this way with a valve. It also needs electric going in like so, and then a hot water pipe will actually give them hot water showers, and out in the corridor we'll give them a couple radiators in the corridor. That should be more than sufficient, to be honest. Nice. Right, I also thought we should probably hire a couple more janitors. We've only got, what was it, 5? So we actually just hired 4 more. Let's hire 5 more, so that should help quite a lot. Okay, cool. We really want death row, but sometimes it's either bugs or we'll actually open max sec as well, if we've got room. Sometimes people do have bugged games with death row that a death row prisoner never shows up. In my experience, oh look, there are all the guards that were getting their tasers. In my experience, I never have had that bug. I've always managed to get to the death row state. Oh, that was expensive. All the guards just got equipped with tasers, 3,200, but whatever. Right, 11 families waiting to visit. They can visit anytime they want. Also, let's just actually quickly look at logistics and temperature. So this is actually warm. This is warm. Again, I only care about cells. This will get warm eventually, and that's warm. So no, everything's pretty much good in that department. Room quality, these are amazing. They don't have a well, they have... See, the annoying thing is large TVs don't count towards TV in rooms. Which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. I heard tasering. Tasering in minimum security? Really? God, MinSec is like rough. I never thought MinSec would be this bad. We're having a lot of trouble with MinSec, them escaping and all that stuff. Jesus. How are we doing here? So we still have got only 2. Oh. Right. I know why we might be slowing down on that. Because these guys tend to be the ones that do these classes more. Right. Okay. Well, it actually works. If I build this corridor, which I'm thinking, that's what I'm doing. Build a door. Let's actually build 2 doors. Door and door. And then we make this over here. We put a large jail door to separate the blocks, so this can be managed differently. Look how many people are in. Oh, look at that! This dude, the Buddha or whatever, he's going nuts in teachings. Hopefully he's good. Plates. We are now producing plates, and they're also maybe producing the beds. He's teaching them how to do the beds. But we're now selling. So where's the... I hear a fight. I always just keep hearing the taser now. Tasers are really effective because it knocks them out in one hit. Hang on, where am I looking? Fight. Oh, there's a fight. Oh, look at, he's trying to... Death? Oh, they killed him. Murdered by prisoner with fork. You murdered him? Jesus, why did you... Oh dear, there's a lot of fight. Oh god, are we going to have a riot? Alright, bang up. Bang up is basically saying every single prisoner that is willing to go back to their cell, go back to your cell now. And all the prisoners that are going to continue to fight, they will stay fighting obviously, but they'll get beat down by the guards. So yeah, that's not great, but hopefully we should be able to get on top of it. So we're just going to keep it for a bit longer while we see this going down. So as you can still hear tasering happening, don't reopen it. Right, so shared. This is shared now, and this goes up to medsec. So there we go. So we can now have our minimum security people having lessons. Okay, I still hear tasering, so I'm not getting rid of bang up. Not yet. I don't hear any now. It's still going down. Lovely. Serious complaints. Some of them. 7 prisoners have been calmed recently, probably by electricity. Are we good now? Alright. You go and your bang up. Stop being idiots. I know you're in prison, so you're probably idiots, but, you know, try to be nice. Let's try and all play nice, shall we? Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. So next episode, hopefully we can try and get our hands on or further our death row impact. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, if you did, throw a like on it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.